Ladies, welcome to my channel. My name is Juliet, and today I'll be showing you how I maintain my hair in a sleek bun at night. So I haven't really seen many tutorials about this, so I'm just going to share mine so it can help anyone out there who is thinking about how to keep their hair moisturized while it's still in a sleek style. So that's what today's video is all about. And you're going to be needing, because I'm using a leave-in conditioner. This one is by Carol's Water. It's the almond milk leave-in conditioner, the daily damage repair one. And it's light, it's moisturizing, and I would say that this is good for low porosity hair because it absorbs really fast. Then I will also be using another leave-in conditioner because this one is, it's in between light and heavy. It's kind of like, it's not as lightweight as this one, but it's creamy. So, and I just like how moisturizing it is. So this one is Super Milk by Lush, and it's got amazing ingredients like almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, all in one. So that's why it's one of my favorites right now. And then I'm also going to be using the Jamaican Black Castor Oil by Sunny Isle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then whatever you're going to be using for your edges, if you're going to be using Eco Styler, then you need your Eco Styler. But for me, when I have to wear my sleek glow bun for a while, let's say 4 days or 5 days, maximum a week. Like, don't go beyond a week with your sleek hair, because at some point, if you keep wearing your hair in sleek ponytails, that part where your hairband touches your hair to secure it begins to get weaker and eventually, breaks off. So I don't recommend wearing your sleek hairstyles for more than a week. So with that being said, when you have gel in your hair, a lot of gel in your hair, it's not easy to moisturize your hair because at the end of the day, everything just flakes. So what I prefer to do is use my Shine and Jam, because this absorbs really quickly and there's just zero flakes, and it maintains my edges for the day. So I can always reapply it as well. Alright, so let's begin. I'm just going to take off my glasses so it doesn't spray on my glasses. The first thing you just need to do is take your first leave-in conditioner. You can use any brand that you want, but this is what I'm using right now. I'm just going to spray all over your hair. As you can see, this is what my sleek bun, it doesn't look so sleek at this point, but this is what it looks like when I need to re-moisturize. So spraying all over just to make sure I get everything. You can, if you're worried about the inner parts of your hair, you can easily separate your hair like so and spray. Separate and spray. I usually used to pour like the leave-in conditioner in if it's like really firm, but then it's entirely your choice. So just separate and spray, same thing, just to get the hair in between. Any parts of your hair, any parts of your scalp that's really dry, just make sure you spray on it, just to make sure that, especially your parts, we always forget this part, always make sure that your part is moisturized. Alright, so that's it for this one. And then we're going to go in with the more moisturizing leave-in conditioner. I'm just going to spray this lightly. So this, because it's creamy, it leaves a white film, but don't worry, don't worry, everything gets all absorbed, so don't like bother about like if it's going to flake or anything. So just spray this the same way I sprayed the first one. Spray all over my hair just to get it moisturized. Now finally, I'm gonna go in with the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, okay? And what I do is I take a little bit on my hand, just like a good amount, a good amount on my hand, not too much, not too little, and I just like rub it on the palms of my hand like so, and then I rub it in I rub it in. And don't forget your edges, ladies. I just rub it in like so. And as you can see, all the white of the second leave-in conditioner is all being absorbed. And I just go in onto the other side. So I do this for like my whole head, and you can add more oil whenever necessary. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and then go over the top itself like so. Alright, and you can go over the back. Don't ever forget your nape hair, and don't forget your edges. It's really important. Sometimes we moisturize and we forget that our edges need to be moisturized as well. So one thing I failed to mention earlier is when I was setting the Sleek Glow Bun, I did use EcoStyle. I used the olive oil one, that's the green jar. And I didn't use a lot. I didn't use it all over my hair. I just used it on the top. So that's why I'm still able to layer products on it without it flaking. So if you do that as well when you're setting your style, the first time is not a problem. So you can always re-moisturize like this over a few days. Alright. So I'm done massaging that in. My nape hair feels great. My hair itself feels really soft and extremely moisturized, which is what we're going for. Alright, so once we have all that in, I just tap, 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 tap. Not tapping like you're itching, but just tap the hair down and smooth it with your palms. Okay, so that's all for these three products. And then we're going to move onto our edges, and as I said, we're going to be using Shine Jam, the yellow one. This is what I have. This is what I started with. I haven't tried the red one yet, so if the red one is better for you, you can use it, but just use whatever works. And I'm going to go in with my trusty O2 brush. Take a nice swab like so, and begin to lay the edges. So I think this way is okay for me. I don't really go crazy with my edges. I just like it. Like sometimes I like it natural without sleeking it down. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I like it slicked down. But then I always go for the, what's this gonna be called? The wave? Is it the wave? I don't know. Whatever it's called, let me know in the comment section below. But I always go for like the swoop. Yes, the swoop. That's like my signature way of laying my edges. Just a swoop like so. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. Sometimes, you know, I try to be a bit fancy, but then I've got fussy edges, ladies. So sometimes it does not cooperate. So I just like to do the basic ones that I know that will work. So it's always good to sometimes to stick to what you're used to and then not try to do something new. Especially, I'm always guilty of doing something new whenever I have like somewhere to go. That's when I choose to experiment. I don't know why I do this, but I do it a lot. And sometimes I'm like, why? Like, why did you even start? Like, you don't even have time. Like, what if this goes wrong? But I just don't know why. Like, that's always when I choose to experiment. So this is what it's looking like. If there's some baby hairs, I could just do that and then curve them as well. And then brush it in. All right. We're making solid progress. So taking these like so in. Okay, I love how this is looking. All right, and then I'm gonna do the rest. Oops, I need it. To be honest, I actually had my edges out, like down like this. But then I think I'm a bit tired of that look, so I'm just going to tuck it in at the back. And why does it keep doing that? And then do that. Alright, so next. Alright, almost done. Look at that. Come on, come on. Oh, dear me. Alright, so once I am done laying the edges, don't forget to lay your nape hair too. Sometimes I forget, and then there's a huge contrast between the back and the front. So I just put it on the perimeter of my hair, because if you're gonna lay it down, just lay everything down and then push it up. But I don't necessarily use a brush for the nape of my hair. You can, but it's not important to me. So alright, so next thing, which is like the most important of the lot, especially if you want to maintain your hair in a sleek style while keeping it moisturized, is to get your Dorag. You have to have a Dorag. You have to have, I think like the Dorag really changed the game for me in terms of maintaining my hair, because the scarves are nice, you know, but they don't have the hold of a Dorag. Like, there's just a huge difference when it's a Dorag. Like, there is a massive difference, and you place it and secure it. There's a massive difference, honestly. So there we go. I like when this lays like so. All right. And then I tie it at the back. So don't make it too tight so you don't give yourself a headache. So once I tie it like this is obviously too tight, I can't do anything. I loosen it up, I pull it a little bit just to loosen it up, and then it's a lot more comfortable. So do that. And then on top of this, I go in with a satin bonnet. So this is a nighttime routine, lovelies. So, or you can easily do this if you just want to like reset your hair quickly in the morning, moisturize and like lay it flat just to get ready for work. It takes like 10 minutes, so you could do that. And then for me, this is me getting ready for bed. And I put this on, and that's where did I get this from? Effulgentia, yes. I got the satin bonnet from Effulgentia, and then the Dorag is from a beauty supply store, so you can check for Dorags at your local beauty supply store. It's just a regular Dorag, it's nothing like fancy or special about it. So I'm just gonna tie it down. Now this is the reason why you shouldn't tie a Dorag too tight, because if it's too tight and then you tie this on top, like you're gonna wake up with a headache, and you're gonna be wondering like, how did I sleep and sleep to get some rest and then wake up with a headache? It's your tight scarf, your tight bonnet, your tight Dorag. So I hope you'll enjoy this video. This is all This is how I moisturize and maintain my sleek buns in a protective style for about a couple of days, like 5 to 7 days. And I hope this was helpful to you. Don't forget to live well, live great, and pray always. Don't forget to also like, comment, and subscribe. Hang on, I'll see you in the next video. And make sure you check one of these out. Watch one of these next, okay? Alright, love you. Bye.